In this week's episode, we put the focus back on the tomato industry with record prices recorded the past month. We also discuss why this happened and where these prices can head over the winter months. We also take a look at the price movements of other major fruit and vegetables on the markets as usual. All in this week's episode, so make sure to stay tuned. Welcome to this week's AMT John Deere Fruit and Veg Overview, proudly brought to you by John Deere, Zimmatic by Lindsay and Halfway Toyota. Remember to like and subscribe to these videos. Looking at the latest economic indicators, we saw the Brent oil price sharply declining over the past week and is currently trading on $83 per barrel. Oil prices stayed close to a 2-month low as investors remained hopeful that a peace resolution will be achieved in the Middle East, while robust US crude oil supplies continued to weigh on the markets as well. The rand strengthened and is currently trading on R18.54 per US dollar, but this was mostly due to the dollar losing ground and not necessarily the rand that strengthened. Moving over to the vegetable markets, we saw the average national potato price increasing slightly to R52.80 per 10 kg, with volumes decreasing by 16% week on week. Mondials traded on R51, Cifras on R55 and Lenormas on R53, with the average Joburg market price on R52.84 per 10 kg. During April, however, we saw 7% higher volumes compared to March, which was the first increase from March to April in about 4 years. The price, however, still remained in a slight upward trend over the past month, but the question is now whether the higher volumes can keep prices on this lower level during May as well. Usually we see May, June and July higher prices on the markets. The tomato price increased by 9% last week and averaged on R18.93 per kilogram, which is now 63% higher than a year ago. 4 weeks ago, we saw record prices on the market, with the price not very far away from those levels at the moment. Difficult production conditions limited supplies to the markets, and we're currently in a production gap as well, and this resulted in these high prices. It is also increasingly more difficult to produce tomatoes as some of the pests and insects are starting to build resistance to these pesticides. It is limiting production potential and profitability and making it really difficult to produce on a sustainable basis, especially if you're a smaller producer. As a result, we are seeing about 5% lower production levels year on year and 19% lower than 2 years ago. We are currently on pretty much similar levels compared to April 2021. I however still think that volumes will increase during May and June and that it can result in a downward trending price from now until August. The average carrot price decreased by 2% last week to R7.42 per kilogram, and like tomatoes, I still think that carrot prices might see significantly lower prices from now until the end of July at least, as volumes will start to increase over this period. The latest onion price increased to R88.57 per 10 kg the past week, with brown onions trading on R88, red onions on R117, while white onions stayed on R90 per 10 kg. During April, the total volumes were 31% higher than in April 2023, which meant that the price remained about 21% lower year on year. Last year, the volumes remained extremely low during May as well, which resulted in prices to shoot up to almost R150 per 10 kg mark. I don't think that we will see this situation this year again, with the price likely to stay around or below the R100 mark from now until July. The average pepper price increased to R12.63 per kilogram last week, while green pepper prices increased to R7.31, yellow peppers increased to R22.23, while red peppers remained on a very high level on R37.23 per kilogram. We are seeing slightly higher volumes currently compared to last year, which will most likely keep the price in a downward trend during May and June as well. Zimmatic by Lindsay offers fully integrated solutions to improve your operations, including leading pivot irrigation systems and the world's only cloud-based remote irrigation management tool. Make sure to visit them on Nampo this year, where they will also have special offers. For more detail on these offers, please contact Tanya on 082-853-0265. For a journey of a lifetime, let Halfway Toyota Ottery help you find your first price. For more information, contact the dealer principal Andrew VM directly on 083-457-8057 and get the best price and service nationwide for the Toyota of your choice. Looking at other market prices, we saw the cabbage price increasing to R4.01, garlic prices decreased to R67.58, spinach prices increased by 42% to R6.17, sweet potato prices fell back a bit to R5.35, while pumpkin prices increased to R2.57 per kilogram last week. Moving over to the fruit markets, we saw the banana price trading on R7.38 per kilogram, which is R133 per 18 kilogram box, with volumes decreasing by about 9% week on week. We expect this price to stay in a downward trend during May, June and July, with more volumes expected on the markets. The latest apple price stayed sideways on R8.65, while pear prices also traded on similar levels the past week, trading on R8.37 per kilogram. I think that both these prices can trend sideways during the coming month. The orange price increased to R5.34 the past week, with volumes decreasing by 21%. We are expecting volumes to stay on this higher level at least until August, which can keep the price below the R5 mark until then. The avo price increased by 1% to R12.84 per kilogram last week, with Viotes trading higher on R15.59, Haas lower on R8.15 and Pinkertons also lower on R10.93. As mentioned last week, we are expecting avo prices to increase during May and June, but the price will likely remain below the R20 mark over this period. The average table grape price increased to R41.37, with volumes decreasing by about 35% week on week. During May and June, it is likely that this price can trend higher towards the R50 mark again. The latest pineapple price traded lower on R7.33, while lemons decreased to R4.93 per kilogram as well. These videos are made possible by John Deere, Halfway Toyota and Zimmatic by Lindsay. Feel free to visit our website at amtrends.co.za for more detailed reports, latest prices and our latest videos. I'm Dr. Johnny van der Merwe and thank you for watching.